Good day, everybody. This is Larry with Roller Rips here with my brother Ron.
Hi, everyone.
Today we're opening up 10 packs of 1988 Donruss Baseball.
Wait, watch. I'll do my Vanna White.
There you go. That's the cases you see in the back. So we're opening up 10 packs. What are we looking for?
Well, I mean, the number one card is a Bo Jackson card. Like I say, there's 25 hits in all. Greg Jeffries, Nolan Ryan. The one I'm the most excited about, I would like to pull the Ripken family card. Now, it's only number 20 on the list of most valuables, but it's got, Dad, it's got Billy, and it's got Cal in it. Again, graded to a 10. It's only worth $40, but still, it's one of those things that I think that would be a nice card to pull. So there is a lot of cards in here. Yeah, we managed to score a great deal on a few boxes of this that we'll be doing a whatnot auction for. We'll be starting all packs at $2 and put them up, and maybe 3 for $5, and pass some of the savings on to you, so that you can do your own videos and rips.
All right, so they are wax, so they
open easy.
They open easy. Yeah, look at that.
And you get gum.
And you look at that. You get you get a puzzle. You get something to play with.
That's right.
So there you go. So who are we starting off with here? Jim Rice.
Ooh, I like Jim Rice.
Ernie Witt. Dave Valley. Excuse me. Bob Dernier. Candy Maldonado. Mike Felder. Mike Young. We got Diamond Kings of Glenn Hubbard. Juan Berenger. Dwayne Murphy. James Quirk. Carmen Castillo. Brian Holton. Tommy John.
Ooh,
he's got
a surgery named after him.
That's right. Willie Hernandez and Jeff Parrott.
All right, so no hits in the first pack.
Oh, Jim Rice. I know.
I was a huge Red Sox fan growing up in New Brunswick, right, where we had WLBZ, Bangor, Maine, and Eddie Driscoll saying, "We'll put it on for you."
Yeah,
right. It's like, so yes, I was a big fan of Jim Rice, Fred Lynn, Carlton Fisk, all those guys, right?
So is it the same puzzle piece every time? Like, I don't know.
34, 35, 36.
Yeah,
you got the same ones.
Yeah. So, all right. Oh, we got Ken Griffey, Sr.
Oh, not on the list, but good card.
Good card. Keith Moreland, Gary Carter.
Oh, huge. Well, he should be in an Expos uniform, though.
Yeah, he should. Ray Quinone?
Nope. Rance
Mullenix.
Hey.
I always loved the fact he played in glasses like that.
Yeah.
Steve Lombardozzi.
Okay.
Paul Molitor on the Diamond Kings.
Oh, wait a second. Paul Molitor, Diamond Kings, card number 7 is a hit. Turn that one over.
Card number 7.
If you get that graded to a 10, it's worth $40.
All right, you got the sleeves. There you go.
I will sleeve up the Paul Molitor. So let's see. So there we go. Our first hit.
He helped the Jays win a World Series. So
that's right.
Then, the Crime Dog.
We'll put Paul
Fred McGriff.
Yeah.
Gary Gaetti.
Yeah.
Jesse Orozco. Alvin Davis. Leon Durham. Dion James. Bob Brenly. And Sid Bream.
Okay. So we got our first hit. I put Paul Molitor there. I don't know if you want to put him on a stand or whatever, but
I do have stands if you want to.
There we go.
There you go.
Paul Molitor up there. Now, Paul Molitor at the top 25 was number 14. So
yeah, and I do enjoy opening older packs
because we know all the names.
Yes,
from our era, right?
You don't get a lot of these other names. I'll just say, oh look. Here we go. Different card.
What do you got?
16, 17, 18.
There we go.
Maybe we can start putting a puzzle together.
That's right.
John Pawlowski. Mm-hmm. Bill Buckner. Ha! What's he famous for?
God. All Red Sox fans know that.
Oh, look. It's go. Oh.
Right through his legs.
Dave Meads. Terry Pendleton. Chris James. Guy Hoffman. Lance McCullers. Atlee Hammaker, John Smiley, and he's not smiling.
I know. That's so weird.
Rafael Ramirez, Jerry Mumphrey, Rick Aguilera, Ed Nunez, Garth Yorg. I was like, why is that L lowercase? It's Eorg. And George Frazier.
So nothing in that one.
No, that would be a dud.
What do you call the base pack?
Yes. Where's the Chrome cards?
Sorry, I guess I got this confused. The 88 didn't have the gum. It was the 91 we were playing with earlier that had the gum. So.
There you go.
Oh, what number is this? 25, 26, and 27 for the puzzle pieces.
Don Mattingly.
Don Mattingly?
Yeah.
Okay, Don Mattingly is a hit.
There you go.
He was number 12. Card number 217. I assume that's 217.
That is 217.
And if you get that graded to a 10, it's worth $45.
There you go.
We will sleeve up a Don Mattingly. Donnie Baseball.
I call him Don Mattingly.
Yes.
That's what my buddy calls him because he knew a kid. That's what he called him. Don Mattingly. Dwight Evans. Jim Gantner. Chet Lemon. Ken Gerhardt. Vance Law. Harold Baines. That's a good one.
Okay.
Gary Pettis. Craig Reynolds. Tommy Herr. Von Hayes. Buddy Bell.
Right.
Ha! Big John Kruk.
Oh, yes. Mr. Mullet.
Yeah.
Not in the Phillies uniform, though.
But not in a mullet in this one.
Yeah, that's right.
So, Tommy Gregg and Will Clark.
Will Clark's a hit.
Yeah, nice.
Will Clark is card number 204.
Yes.
Yep, that's number 17, and again graded to a 10, it would be worth $40.
William Nushler Clark Jr.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
So we will keep popping them up on the.
I do have more.
Stands.
I do have another stand.
There we go.
I think I have one more somewhere.
All right. Well, the highest value of these three is, was it Molitor or was it Mattingly? Mattingly. So we'll just do that. Let's hope we hit one of the big ones. Let's get Bo Jackson. I want to get Bo Jackson.
I want to get Bo Jackson.
I know you're a big fan. So those were puzzle pieces 6, 7, and 8.
We got Andy McGaffigan, Mike Gallego, Steve Farr, Tom Candiotti, Alex Trevino, Calvin Schiraldi,
Okay.
Charles Hudson, Dave Bregman, Mark Clear, Dave Schmidt, Gary Reedus, Diamond Kings of Ron Darling,
Nope.
Eric Davis.
Eric Davis is a hit. Number 24. Card number 369. And it, again, graded to a 10 would be worth $35.
Okay. Is this a hit? Kirby Puckett?
It is. Kirby Puckett is card number... Let me see if I can find him here. This is me writing all of my...
Right there. Number 10.
Number 10. So our highest hit one right there. Card number 368. And if it gets a 10, it's worth $50.
It won't get a 10. The centering looks off.
Yeah.
Way off.
But the nice part is we do this Whatnot auction. You know, you spend $2 on a pack.
You might get a couple
your
of these.
own.
Yeah.
Now, of course, you got to get it graded, but, you know, hey, it's like the lottery. It's like...
Opening cards is like the lottery.
It is 100% like that. So,
because
having some fun with it.
most of the time, you're not going to get anything.
No, that's right. What were the puzzle piece numbers? 16, 17, 18.
I think we got those before.
I think we do.
Paul O'Neill.
Nope.
Really?
Paul Molitor. It's like,
Rick Shue, Gerald Young, Johnny Ray, Ray Searage, Greg Harris, Mark Grace, rated rookie.
Mark Grace?
Rated rookie.
Hold on a second here. I did have, let me see. Mark Grace, rated rookie, card number 40.
Yep.
Yeah, it's, get it graded to a 10, and again, it's $40. And
Nice.
So that was number 16 on the hits list.
St. Clair, Luis Polonia, Steve Balboni, Matt Young, Ron Kittle, John Marzano, and Mike Henneman.
Nice.
All right, so we're halfway. and we already got quite a few hits.
We could open more, but I think 10's a good number.
Yeah. I'll try to. So we got 25, 26, 27.
Yep.
Maybe we'll auction off all these
We'll
puzzle
bring the
pieces.
puzzle pieces with us too, right? There you go.
Jim Wynn. Okay. Dave Smith. Kirk Manswearing, rated rookie. Jerry Brown. Don Sutton. Jeff Parrott. Dwayne Murphy. Jamie Quirk. Carmen Castillo. Brian Holton. Tommy John. See, that's the collation. Because we're getting all the same cards from the very first pack. Hernandez, Jim Rice, Mike Felder, and Glenn Hubbard Diamond Kings. Again. So, yeah.
All right.
That's how they did them back then.
That's funny.
Once you hit one card, you know what's coming next, pretty much. All right.
What are the puzzle piece numbers?
52, 53, 54.
Ooh, higher numbers.
Ooh. B.J. Surhoff.
Okay.
Cal Ripken.
Hey, Cal Ripken's a hit. Is that card number? That's not his rookie, or that's not the Diamond King one. That is the
171.
Where is it? Come on, there it is. Number 8 on our hit list, and that would be worth $50 if you got it graded to a 10.
Then we got Benito Santiago Diamond King.
not one we're looking for.
A checklist.
Oh. You know, the funny thing about those checklists is a lot of people, because when we were kids, we wrote all over them.
Yeah.
They're looking for those, right?
But they're looking for ones that aren't.
Yeah, exactly.
Tony Pena, Jamie Moyer, Junior Ortiz, Zane Smith, Ron Robinson, Terry Kennedy, and Alan Trammell, Diamond Kings.
Alan Trammell, I don't think made the list.
Surprisingly, yeah. Frank Viola, Dave Steeb.
Dave Steeb. Is it a fly ball? Is it a sea? If you're from the area and you follow the Jays, you know the song, right?
Scott Bradley and Sean Dunston. I thought that Alan Trammell with Diamond Kings would be in there.
Yeah.
That's a good card.
It's the last inning. Our guys are winning. Dave's throwing a smoker, a strike. Got no doubt.
There you go. 13, 14, 15.
13, 14, 15. There we go.
All right. R.J. Reynolds. Mm-hmm. Mark Davis. Tom Browning. Here, I'll give you those. Sure. Tom Browning. Steve Bedrosian. Ooh. Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan is a hit. Number 3. Is that card 61?
It is 61.
Yep. So if that were to get a 10, it would be worth 65.
That actually is nicely centered.
Yep.
Wow.
So that would be a $65 card if we got it graded to a 10.
Oh, so I decide not top to bottom, though.
You are. Yeah, you definitely see it's fatter in the top left than it is in the top right. So.
Oh, Danny Cox, Dwayne Buse, Jose De Leon, Ed Correa, Mackie Sasser, rated rookie.
Okay.
That guy, yeah. Floyd Humans, Jay Howell, Mark Kubitska.
Okay.
Fernando Valenzuela.
Bunting. You don't think of Fernando Valenzuela as, hitting.
Yeah.
That's the thing I like with the old cards, that they would show pitchers batting a lot.
That's right, because pitchers hit a lot in the National League. And Pat Clements.
There you go.
So,
that's good.
You can see, it's going to be tough to get one that's a 10.
I know, so that's the gamble.
Yeah, because, these cards were, I don't know. Nowadays, they're cut by, I think, machines, so it's a lot easier. Mm. But back then, it looks like look at that. Look at that centering right there. That's just...
Horrible.
Yeah. So, Kirk McCaskill, Andy McGaffigan, Mike Gallego, Steve Farr, Tom Candiotti. Oh, we're getting a lot of the same cards again. Yeah. Alex Trevino, Calvin Schiraldi, Charles Hudson, Dave Bergman, Mark Clear, Dave Schmidt, Gary Reedus, Ron Darling, Diamond Kings.
New.
Eric Davis.
Yep, Eric Davis we already got.
Yep.
That is a hit. As I mentioned, how does it look centering-wise?
Not good.
Not good. All right.
Lloyd Mosby and Kirby Puckett again.
Oh, Kirby's a hit as well. How are we looking?
Not good.
Not good. No,
This one here, sort of, the picture in the center looks angled a bit.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
And that's the thing is that, like, I love opening these old packs because these are all guys from, our
day,
vintage,
yeah.
right? Which is a lot of fun. And if you're like us, pulling these old cards is great, right? So we're telling you who the hits are, right? Would have liked to have got a Bo Jackson, right? But yes, it's one of those things that Bo Jackson and Greg Jeffries are the two top cards. Greg Jeffries rookie card and Bo Jackson. So
Yeah.
we could keep opening, but we better stop. We got to have something to put on a whatnot auction.
Exactly. All right. So so please comment what you think. Let us know if you let us know if you want to buy one. No.
That's right.
But until then, please like and subscribe, and we will see you next time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.